box has just arrived from Rails of Sheffield, and I can guess what exciting locomotive might be in this. And yes, it's the Cavalex Class 60, the first one to be released steel on steel Sonia 16062,
DCC.
and this is the sound fitted model. The familiar Cavalex yellow box, very similar to the Class 56, quite a slim box, very sturdy, and the
Cavalex
locomotive set within foam in this rigid plastic frame.
Can't wait to get this one open.
The front of the box shows the locomotive, and the rear shows the underside of the locomotive, and the particular model and reference number is on the end of the box. So it's time to open the box for the big reveal. And we have quite a thick owner's manual. And the sound sheet has 31 functions, which include numerous light combinations, which I'll go through shortly.
The big reveal. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. Look at that livery. Cavalex. The detail. Chassis. Separately picked out pipes. And vacuum's already fitted, that's good. 60/62.
Highly detailed engine bay through the grille. Then we have the number 1 cab end and the number 2 cab end.
So as with the Cavalex Class 56, the 60 also has a similar arrangement with screws holding the model in the fixed platform, and then unscrew those, and there we go. Whilst we have the model upside down, just to explain the wheels. So the centre wheels are not driven on this model. Floating axles. And the reason for that is to get better adhesion with the bogies so that they don't lift. Now, whilst the model is upside down, let's just have a look at the bogie details. Quite a few separately applied parts, pipework, the steps, the shock absorbers, looks like the springs, and then these, don't know what they are, holding calipers, holding the brake shoes, and of course the sanding pipes. Some additional separately applied pipework here. These other pipes are picked out, painted detail. And then this, I think, is a compressor, which is very nicely detailed. Let's look at the other side. Similar detail on the other side, and this rather intricate 2 little high pressure cylinders. Look a little bit like fire extinguishers, don't think they are. Nozzles for the oil tanks, and the other side of the compressor detail.
Which in the contents shows locomotive history with details about the locomotive. We also have the range of the models available on general release and the exclusive models available separately from specific retailers such as Rails. The model has alternate buffer beam details to allow for NEM pockets or straight vacuum hoses. And there are 4 clips to release the body from the chassis, very easy to do. And next we have details of how to fit crew in the cab. On the scale, the model weighs around 450 grams, which should give it excellent hauling capacity. And here it is in all its splendour on the track. But before we start up, I just wanted to show you some of the superb cab detail the model has. Even a fan to keep the driver cool.
So moving forward, the headlamp comes on and then goes out back to marker light when it's stationary. As you can see, we stop, light goes out. One of the rather nice features on this model, I think, is the illuminated engine bay lamps, which also have sounds of the lights being turned on. And there are several other lighting effects. We have night light, swaps over the marker, and then the opposite headlight when moving. F10 is yard mode. That's both markers on in the direction of travel, and then the tail lights as before. We have cab light, and that will be auto off. Stabling lights, which is both the markers and the tail lights on at the same time. And then, very unusual one, hazard lights. Very clever. So it must be time to start her up. So before we start up, the driver has to climb in the cab, open the door, settles in. Firebell test, F27. AWS test, F18. And then start up. Try the horns. off. Going past the Cavalex 56. Quite a nice feature is the auto brake on F2. And when you release F2, it'll go back to the speed setting. And increase the thrash. Here's F7. And F6 brings it back down again. A few more sounds available. F30 is the Sanders. F31 radiator fans. And then engine off. And that funny noise is the Spirex, which is F12. Climb out. Lovely.